What is up, gang? Nick here. Welcome to the show. If you're new, thanks for coming back. If you're not, if you have watched my videos before, you will be aware I am specifically focused on innovative disruption. I really do believe that companies pushing forward and positioning themselves for the coming landscape will be the winners tomorrow. And we, as long-term investors, are looking at what the world will look like years from now, not today. In this episode, I will be highlighting a fascinating company based in one of my favorite industries, the biopharm and medicinal therapeutics industry. I've highlighted many companies within this industry, and analysts and investors alike predict that there may be an increased precedence on health and especially mental health coming. We have a lot to get into in today's video. Make sure you subscribe. I'm always chasing the latest and greatest penny stocks. Check out my Patreon page and my Discord channel. I post all of my trades, behind the scenes content, and updates on there. Shout out to everyone who has already pledged. It means the world to me. Decimate that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Disclaimer, this is a sponsored video. Make sure to always come to your own conclusions and formulate your own decisions whenever allotting capital. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. That is your duty as an investor. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give a quick background on the company, get you up to speed on them, who they are, what they do. Then we'll be analyzing where they see their company moving in the coming months, quarters, and years. And finally, we'll be looking at their charting, their financials, statistics, and balance sheet. Alright gang, the company I want to analyze today is called Neomind Biosciences Incorporated, trading on the CSE under ticker symbol NEON, Neon. They are a very young and unique Canadian company founded only in 2019 and headquartered in Vancouver under their parent organization, Better Plant Sciences. So what Neomind Biosciences does is use psychedelics in the potential treatment of weight loss. Weight loss is an absolutely massive market right now, and with many placing additional precedence on improving overall health, this is expected to continue growing. This market is around $245.5 billion annually, and with the average weights of populations worldwide increasing and not decreasing, this is evidently becoming a bigger health concern. Many physicians note that if weight loss can be controlled, this could potentially prevent downstream diseases such as type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, hypertension, and a whole host of other diseases and illnesses. So what Neomind Biosciences is doing is using psychedelics, psilocybin, to potentially treat obsessive compulsive eating disorders and other mental health issues. Yes, you heard me right, psychedelics. Now, if you have watched my videos before, you will be aware this is a topic I have touched on previously, as it is a growing market. There is more and more research emerging showing the effectiveness of microdosing psilocybin on treating mental health issues. Now, how this works is that psilocybin is able to activate serotonin receptors, which may be able to suppress or turn down the body's own sensations for appetite. Clinical studies have shown psilocybin in being effective in treating mental health issues like depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD, and eating disorders. Neomind have very sleek and, may I say, beautifully packaged psilocybin infused foods and coffees. They come in a variety of assortments and flavors, and I really think this market is taking off. Johns Hopkins Medicine and New York University are showing treatment with psilocybin to actually be impactful. And what's more is that the US FDA appears to be supporting these studies, claiming that psilocybin could be potentially a, quote, breakthrough therapy for depression. There are many studies that may show a link between mental health issues and weight gain or loss, and it appears that psilocybin may play an integral role in the treatment of both of these. As Neomind is a Canadian company, Health Canada has approved their preclinical psilocybin test as a potential treatment for weight loss and food addiction. As they are incredibly young, they have only just recently commenced their preclinical trials back in November 2020, yet they plan to have enough data to enter its scheduled phase 2 human clinical trials in early 2021. I will be watching this very closely in the coming weeks and months. They have engaged with the University of British Columbia in Canada to perform the preclinical research in examining the effectiveness of this study. Neomind has already filed around 5 United States provincial patent applications. These are filed to claim in the aid of weight loss, treating compulsive eating disorders, treating obesity, and altering the diet of an individual through the therapeutic effects of psilocybin. 2000. A study in the notable journal Nature showed that around 47% of patients with treatment-resistant depression show positive responses after psilocybin treatments. If these treatments are deemed successful, Neomind could potentially have access to around 1.9 billion people who are currently overweight or obese. This is obviously a massive market, and even if psilocybin and Neomind gain access to but a fraction of this market, this could still amount to millions or billions of dollars. Obesity is indeed a growing issue. According to WHO, or the World Health Organization, the prevalence of obesity has potentially tripled in size over just the past 50 years. Almost 34% of adults and up to 20% of children are considered obese, and there needs to be immediate and effective intervention to stop this epidemic. Neomind has signed an agreement with Saigon Labs Incorporated, who will supply them with psilocybin for preclinical trials, potential clinical trials if reached, and also the potential commercial launch of a weight loss therapeutic. They also intend on commercializing psilocybin-based food products, and they even launched a coffee e-commerce platform in November 2020 with mushroom-infused coffees. As always, whenever I look at a company, one of the first things I do is look at their management team, see who's driving the ship, and it appears that Neomind has a very strong management team. Penny White is their president, CEO, director, and founder. She has over 20 years of experience building companies, has been recognized by magazines, and has previously been a COO and director. They have Dr. Panenka on the advisory board. The list goes on and on. It really does seem like a robust team leading the charge. Going to their chart, we can see that they are extremely new to the market, having their IPO just this year. However, we can see that investor interest is already there, as they are up around 23% from their IPO price. They are a nano-cap company with a market cap of around $30 million. Their average volume is 1.2 million shares, which is actually quite high for such a young company. They have a 52-week range of 0.2 and 0.35, representing a 26.19% 52-week change. They have a quite small float of 56.27 million, so when good news is released, shares will typically surge. However, the same can be noted of the opposite. Always take this into account when allotting capital into penny stocks. This company is indeed just getting off the ground, having only founded in 2019, and I do personally think there is a lot of promise in this industry currently. Researchers are continuously discovering more beneficial effects from the usages of psilocybin in treating mental health issues. This appears to be linked to weight gain and weight loss. I will be keeping a very close eye on this company in the coming weeks and months. They are very interesting and positioned in what I think may be a dominant industry in the coming years. Check out my Patreon page. Like I said, I will be posting every single one of my trades throughout the course of 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. You do not want to miss that. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I really would appreciate it. It really helps spread out the video. Anyways, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, happy trading, cheers.